Hey, Preds Nation. Johnny here. This is going to be a one-taker. Preds lose 3-2 to the Dallas Stars and get 0 points for their effort. A little behind the scenes. From loyal viewers of my channel, you know that I have a day job, and this was a matinee game. So unfortunately, I had to be at work for most of it. But heck, the Preds were working in this game, as it would turn out, for most of it. I feel a little bit responsible, like I may have jinxed it, but no fan really influences their team's result, really. I can't feel like that, but I do. I just feel gut punched. They were up 2-0 after 2 periods when I left work. I come home just in time to see the 2-1 goal and get settled in to see the end of this when all the joy of Forsberg almost making it 3-1, but hitting the post. Yeah, remember that. Forsberg almost made it 3-1, and if he did, this certainly would have been an easy 2 points, 20 wins on a season within 2 points of Dallas. But now, because they couldn't clear the puck and they were lazy with 13 seconds left, former Pred Craig Smith ties it. And then Hakanpää got the go-ahead goal because this team just thought, oh, we're going to go to overtime here and maybe we could pull it out there. And he scores with 2 seconds and the Preds get absolutely nothing. Absolutely bagel. Cole in their stocking just like they deserved, but not this fan base. No. Shout out to Marsha, long time viewer and supporter of my channel. I'm sure she was like, oh, 2-0. I'm going to get a UC Saros shutout and a Preds victory on my birthday. And then it all crumbled from there to 1, 2 late, and then no points at all for this team. I was able to catch Andrew Burnett's presser after this game and said there was too many passengers on this team. Yeah, I feel so too in a little bit that I was able to see live when I got home. I'll be interested to see who he healthy scratches on Wednesday when they return from the Christmas break against Carolina. You know, we should have seen this coming when you look at the game shot totals. It was 12-8 Preds after 1. That's a good start. Even though they went up 2-0 in the second period, the Stars started out shooting the Preds 16-7 in the second. And then how, guys, do you manage to only get 2 shots on goal in the third period? Thank God Wyatt Johnson's shot was saved by Yossi in the first period, or else they would have won this game even before the 2 seconds left. You know, I guess I deserve this because we got too excited when we did this to the Colorado Avalanche. But now we know how it feels. But at least we're not going to make any excuses. And we wouldn't have made any excuses if we did it in Dallas as compared to Mark Moser, play-by-play voice for the Colorado Avalanche. And you know, I don't know how many of you remember, but when I was coming up with fan reaction titles for this video, thank you to Boyd if you see this for the idea, because I'm also a Reba McEntire fan for what this Preds fan reaction video is going to be called. You know, going back to last Christmas, the Preds on December 23rd, so that's 1 year ago today, had a 2-0 lead on the Colorado Avalanche and lost in overtime by a former Pred, Samuel Girard. And then after the Christmas break, the Preds were in a close game against Dallas, 2-2 in the third. Less than a minute to go. And of course, yes, with almost a year of playing Dallas, Rupi Hintz scores with 53 seconds, I think, left to go in that game, and the Preds got 0 points. These Preds this year have had some very exciting wins, but against teams higher in the standings, with the exception of maybe the comeback against the Avs, this team has no measuring stick games really to talk about. Maybe the Toronto Maple Leafs game, sure, but they've been swept by Vancouver. They lost to the Rangers at home. They got blown out against Minnesota, and that's a team lower than you in the standings. And now you have this game against the Stars. Yes, you're 4 games over 500. If I was told that they were going to have nearly 40 points before the Christmas break, I would have taken it. But this one is such a gut punch. I hate to think that come April, if they're within 2, 3, 4 points of a playoff spot in the wild card, and I'm thinking back to this game where they got absolutely nothing. It feels absolutely terrible. I feel bad for anybody who shelled out money to come to this game to see this team try to skate its way into the Christmas break with that effort in the third period, by the looks of it, to come up with nothing. I feel bad for Chad Minton, host of the Catfish on Ice podcast. Him and I both missed most of the third to find out and see them lose like this. I'm so glad I get to get this off of my chest. I didn't think I would get riled up, but the more I'm talking to you guys in one take, I get to just get this rant off of my chest and be done with it and upload it and just not think about this team until Wednesday. So, that being said, that is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, as always. I know you're as ticked off as me. Click like if you still like this video, even though you hated this effort in this game. Click subscribe, and maybe by accident I'll get a subscriber bump and an angry Preds fan meltdown. Tell all your friends about Redemption. My subscriber count somehow is still going up little by little. Maybe it'll get some gains here soon. And hey, all Preds fans, take a break from this team, because you deserve how much effort you put into rooting for this team, and have yourself a very safe and Merry Christmas.